All right, we're back. All right, let's try this again. If it crashes again, I'm gonna quit for today and get back to my work that I need to do. All right, let's fire up the server. Server was already running. My bad. Actually, I need to activate it. Activate the server. I think it just crashed because I had a plant thing going on in the background, and then I had that uses the GPU, and I don't know. Who knows? It's always good to have one program open and not having like multiple things ramming on the GPU. Let's fire this up. And it's always nice. It's always important too when you're importing stuff to like have the render engine off. You know. So I'm just gonna import it right into this file here, and then I can always import it in later. So let's go again. File FBX. Okay, didn't crash. Downloads. Today. Plant collection. No. Where was it? In trees. Tree test. I have a folder called tree test. Actually, I think I can just drag and drop it in here, right? Let's just do that. There's the file. No? Oh, no, I didn't. I put it in the folder. Okay, I know where I put it. I put it in the folder. Oh, damn it. I'm running a second instance of Blender. Hang on, turn that off. There we go. Let's turn that back on. Let me come over here, second monitor. Let's go into Blender. Where is it at? Where is it at? Blender, Blender assets, plant factory. And we should have it here, FBX. Yep, there it is. Install that. Yep. Import. Boom. There's our tree. There's Dennis right next to it, so that lets you know that it's built to real world scale. Of course it is, because it's like it was a professional program. So of course it's built to real world scale. Now if we jump in here, let's click on our tree. Let's go to the material tab. And there are all of our materials. And these are all cycles material. This is going to be a perfect example to run this new add-on for cleaning up or for converting. So let me get into the shading tab for a minute here. Actually, I don't need to. I can do it from right here. Let's pop open the in on this side here. We don't need to see all this jibber jabber here. And I don't need to see all this extra junk here. Let's just get my workspace nice and tidy. I don't even need to see the camera. Let's hide that. And Dennis, we can keep Dennis there just for the good old sake, so for some company. All right, cool. Now what I'm gonna do is also save this just in case we get an issue. Save. I don't know what kind of tree this thing is called. Oh, there it is. Let's name it PICEA. Yeah, peace and blah 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 tree. Okay, boom. Now let's get to work on converting this. First thing first, I'm going to press A to select all. Then I'm going to press Q, arrange nodes. Boom. And looks like, okay, there it is, convert. Good. First one, we're on the top here. Let's just go ahead and, one other thing, quick thing here. Let me copy this tree. I'm going to hit copy. I'm going to jump over to cycles. Paste tree, and I want to just check and make sure the tree is actually working properly. And there it is. That looks good. All right, there's a tree. So we know, let's look at the bark. There it is. I mean, the bark, the trunk, the bark, whatever. Look, there it is. That's a nice, gorgeous procedural tree, man. I'm really excited about this program. I want to learn it. All right, cool. So we know it works. Turn that off. Let's go back to Octane. Again, if you guys want this file here, you notice how I was able to switch scenes and go to cycles and switch scenes, go back to Octane. I've built this custom file here that just really helps me out. And if you guys are interested in getting that file, you can jump in over to my, wait for it, hang on a second. Let me turn this on to keep some of my members private, to protect their privacy. Let me jump over into the free community. You guys can come over here join my free Octane community, go into Classroom, and then if you go into Classroom, you're going to Blender Octane setup scene. Right there, you can download that file. And then in my paid community, we have a bigger, more beefier file that has a bunch of goodies, extra goodies inside of it, the Octane Blender Starter Kit. Okay, let me go ahead and give you the link for that, just in case if anybody's interested. Where can I get this add-on? Which add-on are you talking about? The add-on for the trees, the add-on for the converter, and then let me come over here. Boom. That's to the free community. Which add-on are you talking about? This converter add-on? Actually, let me go to that too. The converter add-on is was it in Gumroad? The converter add-on, the converter add-on is not free, but it's paid and it's worth it if you do a lot of conversion stuff. The converter cycles to Octane. Let me get you the link right now. Let me get you the link right now. I'm going to the site right now. Hang on here. It was in another group. Actually, what am I doing? I posted it in my community. Tripping. It's in my community. Converter group here. And I think it was this one. Yep, right here. Converter to converter. The link is like too long. It won't let me put it. So I'm just going to give you this and you can find it through here. Boom. There you go. And it's called Cycles to Octane Cross Converter. It's about, I got it on sale. You got 3 hours left. You can get $9 off. You can get it for $30, which is well worth it. One-time fee. Includes updates and all. Okay. There's that. Let's jump back over here and let's go ahead and start converting. So we got this first one here. I've got it all set up here. Thanks. You are welcome. And let's convert this sucker. Here's our first one material we're going to convert, which is going to be the bark. One more time. Let me save. And can I isolate it? No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and hit convert. And that's what it does. It converted it there. Let's go ahead and jump in here, fire up the render, see if it converted. It should, because this is a very simple setup. I was pushing it pretty hard on the other setup here. Why can't we see anything? World settings probably a little bit off here. Let me just jump out and go to my daytime environment. There we go. Did that just convert everything in one click? Because it's like, it's converted. Really? Really? Oh my goodness! It just converted everything in one click. My other add-on, I would have to go to each individual material and convert it. This thing just said, no, I got you, bro. I'm going to do everything for you. Oh man, that was cool. And it's nice because it keeps the cycles material here, so I can always use it. If I ever want to use this asset with cycles, boom, all I have to do is just plug the material outputter in, and boom, we're ready to go. Yeah, it just converted everything in one click. Dude, I think we should go grab another asset and convert it. I got time. I think we can do a couple more then. Man, that was nice. Okay, hang on. Now what I need to do though is let me bring this into my assets. All right, let's save that. Let me double check and make sure I got everything. And plus, since I'm building an asset, I want to make my nodes, everything nice and tidy, because I only have to do it one time. So anytime I import this asset, it's like ready to go, right? All right, boom. There it is. Let's go ahead and do this one too. Okay, I'm impressed right there, just right off the back, because my other one didn't do that. I will have to work a little bit harder than that. Okay, cool. Save that. Now what we need to do is make this an asset. I'm going to click on this, right click, mark asset. Save this file. Shut off the render. Let's go into my other file, which is going to be Plat Factory. This is where I'm building my asset library. You know what? Can it fix? Let's see if it can fix the brokenness of this. Actually, it can. All I need to do, let's go back to the first material. If I just theoretically plug this back into this and delete this, then I convert this, it should just rebuild it. Now select all, arrange nodes. Wait for it, wait for it. Oh, see, it didn't do all of them. So I'll have to still go in there and manually fix those. Okay, that's no problem. I'll worry about that later. Let's import our tree that we just worked on. Append file from this. What do we want? Object. This, I guess. GX or GY. All right, that looks like that worked. And then these other two species, I think these other two ones, man, I wonder if I really should be doing this in 2025 or in 2026, because 2025, anyways, I'll worry about that later. I think it's going to be really easy to convert it over to 25. I need to load up 2026, and I'm going to do that after this video, because I'm going to make the next YouTube video. It's going to teach you guys how to load that up. Let's grab this and this and go GX. Let's just move it off to the side here. And while we're at it, we're just going to fix these. We're going to fix these here because they're bothering me. All right, there's our tree. And let's drag that into tree. And let's go ahead and hit save. There we go. We got plants and we've got trees. Nice. Okay, now to fix this guy, let's click on this guy here. And I'm just going to do what I just did here. We're just going to basically, there it is. There's the plant in the shadow of the tree. Let's just kill that. And let's just connect this. Oh, dude, I don't have my node wrangler. Hang on. All right, guys, I'm going to install Octane node wrangler right now for you too. Bonus. Bonus. All right, so another perk of the community. If you come in here, you go to Classroom. I've put all the assets that I normally use for Blender into one place, so everybody in the community can just come here and get them all. Now, right here, assets and add-ons. If we come into Blender must-haves, we want Octane node wrangler right here. Let's actually see if there's a new one. Actually, you know what? No, I want to keep with the one that I had because it was working. April 2025. Yeah, this is the last one that was being used anyways. Pre-release, just a mini update for the Blender store. There's nothing new here, just 1.5 difference. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to continue using the same one that I already have. Right here. Download that zip. Download. All right, that's done. There it is. Node Wrangler Octane. All right, cool. Let's jump back into Blender. Close that. Back into Blender. We're going to go into add-ons. Boom. install add-ons. We're going to go to downloads. We're going to go down to Octane Node Wrangler. Am I not seeing it? Octane Node Wrangler. Let's go to today. Oh, there it is. Node Wrangler for Octane. Install. Boom. All right, cool. Close that. Now I should be able to press Shift, Alt, right middle drag, click into surface. There we go. Take all these guys, delete them, press A, press Q, arrange nodes. Boom. Save that. Now, also, while I'm at it, I'm going to install another add-on. My add-on that I'm working on right now with members in my community. I think I already downloaded it. Let's come back in here to edit, preferences, and it's called Octane Tools. Oh no, hang on. I think it was I already forgot what the hell I called it. Octane Tools. No, that's not it. Where did I put it? Octane servers. No. We don't want any of that. Oh, I think Blender Kit's already on here. Hang on. Where did I save that? I think I saved it in a special place. In a special secret place. Let's see. Blender. Back out of that. Blender. I had a special add-on folder. School. My macro deck add-on. Oh, here we go. Here's my add-on. Octane Node Presets. Octane Node Presets. Man, last time I worked on that was in November. I got to get back on that. Okay, Octane Node Presets. Let me make sure this is it. Octane Node Presets is an alpha. Okay. Hit in. Octane Node Presets. Boom! There it is. Now what this is basically, I have these preset node setups of like materials and things, and I can literally just drag and drop. So for example, if I needed an RGB image with the box setup, boop, I click there, and there it'll just drop it in. But I want to undo that. Uh-oh. I think I totally just killed that material. All right, let's revert. I totally killed that material. All right, revert to last save position. Yeah, there we go. But that should still be in there, right? No, presets? Yes, they are. Good. All right, cool. Now, let's convert this sucker. Come over here, boom, convert to Octane, boom, select all, boom, arrange nodes. Go ahead and fire up the render. What do we see? All right, so let me just come to the top of the list, and I just need to do this on everything here. Just grab, just come over here, go like this, surface, grab those guys, delete, convert, A, I'm probably going to have to end up reverting these anyways. I'm going to have to probably, I should be converting these to 2026, period, because 2026 is what's going to be next, right? But I think there's an easier way to do that. I can do it like literally file wise. What was I doing? Arrange nodes. We're still not seeing nothing happening over here. Make sure I'm on the right plant. Yeah, we're on the right plant. Let's just keep going through them. Better yet, I could probably just... What's the quickest way to do this? Probably just do this, delete them all, and then come through and then just do it one time, and it should get everything, right? like it did before. All right, boom. That's all of them. Now, moment of truth. If I come through here and just convert this one, it said converted 14 materials. Select all. Arrange all. But I'm still not seeing it reset render. Dude, what the heck is going on, man? You know why? Because it's plugged into the opaque. Well, no, that shouldn't be. Dude, what's going on? You know what? I think I'm just gonna. Why is this not working? All right, you know what? When in doubt, I'm just gonna do this. Delete it. Same thing with the other one. I'm just gonna delete it. All right, obviously something is not converting right. So what I'm gonna do, save. Turn off the render. File. Actually, no, let's just drag it in because we did that on the last one and it worked. File, Plant Factory. And I don't see that plant. Okay, let's go to downloads. Still don't see that plant. Okay, then let's just do this. Render is off. Yes, render is off. Let's just go back to Plant Factory. Let's go to open. Here it is. This is the last one that I did there. Right, there it is. That kind of bummed me because I tweaked all of the materials and got it really looking nice. Oh well. Export. Let me see export as species. What does that do? No, that's not what we want. Okay. File. Export as mesh. Yep, Blender. Okay. Yes. Export. Blender, new PC assets. Okay, it's putting it in the right place. Good. And while we're at it, let's do the next one. File. Open. Nope, that wasn't it. Let's go back to File. New. Oh, nope, I guess not. I guess can't. Recent files. There we go. Recent files was this one. Yep, that was it. File export. Export mesh. Same place, Plant Factory export. Yes, export. Don't show again. Okay. All right, we got 2 of those. Let's go back and jump into Blender now. And I'm just going to drag them in like I did last time. Plant Factory. And here is the first one. Yes, import. There it is. And there it is, right? So all we need to do is just export. All we need to do is convert this one. Boom, 16 materials done. That is so tight, dude. And then arrange this here. Let's see if we can see it. Yes, we can. And the tree is, I want to tweak my lighting really quickly here so I can see what that looks like. There we go. All right, that did it perfect. The other add-on I used, it was making the leaves like 50% transparent, which was wrong. This is perfect. Now, unfortunately, this is still not set up to have, where's the sun at? Oh, snaps. It even got, did it get the transparency? A little bit. It looks like he's got a little bit of transparency going. Like, how is that possible? Let's do this quickly. Dude, excellent. It did the job. It did the job really well. And then I'm just doing this for housekeeping issues because it's an asset. Like I said earlier, it's an asset. So anytime I come back to this, it's all ready to go for me. It's all set up nice and neat. And it's just like, put in the time now to save yourself time later. All right, so this is all nice and trimmed out. There's my cycles on top. There's my Octane on the bottom. And yeah, I could tweak these a little bit more. Like I gave them a little bit of transparency a little bit. And that's very easy to do, but I'll do that per project. So for now, just as a general object, there it is. It's ready to go. Cool. Save that. And let's mark that as an asset. Good. Come back down here. We'll go back into asset browser and unidentified trees, plants. The heck, dude? We should see that, right? Current file. There it is. I didn't hit save. Okay, nice. And take that into plants. Probably should make flowers. Flowers. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe we should have flowers, huh? Flowers. Flowers. What the heck, dude? Flowers. Flowers. Good. And let's take that out of there. Again, building an asset library, take the time to make it nice and neat. You'll love yourself at the end. All right, cool. That's done, and let's bring in the next one, which was Plant Factory. Which was it? What's the name of that? Bell something something. It was this one, I think. Yep, it was that one next. All right, this tree is just too close to everything else. GX, move that guy back like that. This guy, GY. All right, let's zoom in here. And we'll just repeat the same process one more time here. This will be my last one. Now I gotta get to work. There is our asset. Damn, this is so easy, guys. This is worth the 30 bucks. I'm telling you. Convert to Octane. Boom, 9 materials converted. Thank you very much. Done. Save. Mark as asset. Mark as asset. Boom. There it is. Plants. Probably should even make another subclass and call that ferns, but I'll do that later. That's cool. There it is. There's ground plane. Apply scale. There we go. And actually, this ground plane, we don't even need this texture on here. It's making it hard to see my plants. There we go. Save that. Cool. All right, one last one. Let's do another tree because it's so easy. Let's do a tree. One more. Plant factory. Let's come back into open. Actually, yeah, let's do open because that other one, I think it was this one that I had got. I really want one of these big trees here, man. Like this guy here is cool. Gotta find out what asset pack they're in. There we go. That does not look like the preview. Oh, there we go. Just gotta get in closer. The pine needles are really small. We got a little bit of issues on this one, huh? Man, look at that trunk though. That looks gorgeous. All right, let's export it. Cool. And we'll close that. I really need to download the rest of those packs. And let's come back into Blender. And let me update my file on this side. There it is. Let's drag that in. Import. Boom, that tree is gargantuan. And let me just jump up here and put like all the trees kind of, geez, that tree is huge compared to the other one. That's like a California redwood or something there, dude. Seriously. And you know the deal. Convert that, bada bing. 12 materials converted just like that. Jeez Louise. There it is. Mark asset. There it is. Dump it in the trees. Hit save. Boom. All right, cool. We're done. So let me just quickly jump out and go in and make sure I have that loaded into my assets. Come into file paths, user library, and then you find out where you save that folder at for that, all that stuff. And I have it in Blender assets, plant factory, just select that, add library, just hit add library, just like that. I like to hit save because for some reason, sometimes I feel like autosave doesn't work. Then boom. Now if I jump into my shading tab, there's flowers, there's our plant, there's our trees. And then true moment of test. Let's drag out a tree. Boom. Yeah, dude, these are like California redwoods or something. Like these trees are gargantuan. And I need to update, something's going on here with my file here. I need to update that, like why. Oh, because this is set to 0. That's why. Put that to 1. There you go. There's the tree in all its glory. Woo-wee! Easy as that, guys. Oh, man. All that time, you guys probably couldn't even see me. Yep, you couldn't even see me. Sorry about that. All right. There it is. There it is. Boom. We're finished. Converting stuff works out nice, and it works out really good. This add-on is dope, guys. Definitely down link below. You can stand there, check out my Blender Octane community. It's free. And yeah, I think that's about it. What else do I got? Let me quickly jump back over to the web page. Here is the add-on that I was using. Cycles to Octane Cross Converter. It's 30 bucks. It's going to be 30 bucks for the next 3 hours. Is that 3 hours? 9 minutes? Or 3 days? Maybe next 3 days, I think. Yeah, maybe the next 3 days. But anyways, take a look at it. It's worth the money. You see me working it right here. I'll catch you guys in the next stream. The next unscheduled stream.